against Void Spirit, or maybe Faceless Void can also go mid against Void Spirit and have a pretty decent time farming there and have very high levels as well.
I admit nothing but my sadness.
Yeah, that's an option as well. That's an option as well. I think we there's no point second guessing. You know, we know what happened last game. We just got ourselves confused and upset.
Oh,
started crying, and it was very confusing. What's up?
All right, I think they're gonna aggro tri lane, put the Venom in the safe lane, and then put the Void middle. There we go. I can't stop. This is like the best part of Dota. You know, you gotta think about like what they're gonna do, and then just
Prepare
be wrong.
for battle.
Just be wrong. Alrighty, let's get into it. I'm very good at that. As we get into game number 2 of Alliance versus OG here in this best of 3 matchup, the 4th and final series of the day in the first round of the upper bracket. And it's well, game number 1 was pretty Alliance favored. We'll see what OG can pull out of the bag here in game number 2. What's going on?
We were completely wrong. It's an Oracle middle.
It's an Oracle mid. Jesus, OG. What are you doing to us? You're hurting my head here. All right. We've had the Underlord mid. That's been and gone. That's old news. Now we've got the Oracle mid.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oracle mid. We didn't even get to like live through the phase of Underlord mid. It's just gone straight to Oracle already, huh?
Yeah, we've
30 seconds
evolved. We're at a higher state of being now. So yeah, mid one of the Faceless Void. And the offlane is going to be Seb on the Venomancer, back to his old position. I've got to say, I don't think I've ever seen N0tail play mid.
Oh, he came from Heroes of New Earth, right?
Right?
I'm not sure if you knew that. And apparently in that game, he was the best mid lane player out of everyone.
Cool.
He did
Okay.
a bunch of like cool stuff and always outplayed people. So no surprise there. I mean, also when they were playing with Anna and Miracle, sometimes he would go middle too. Not Fnatic. Oh, you mean Fnatic in Han? Yeah. Right.
I thought they were Fnatic when they came to Dota for a bit.
They were also Fnatic when they came.
Yeah. So did he play mid and Fnatic at all?
I think he was playing support there. Yeah.
I thought so as well, yeah. Either way, we're going to get to see something special. We're going to see N0tail laning up in the middle lane versus Limp on his Oracle. I mean, it's a hero he's very comfortable with. In a lane he's not so comfortable with. We'll see how he does. I'm excited to say. I mean, the one thing this hero is good at is once he hits level 2, he is a god at securing CS. That's for sure.
He's also going to be able to remove the Resonant Pulse from the Void Spirit with the Fortune End as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, up in the top lane, we've got mid 1 and Sox laning into Handskin and S4. How are we expecting this Void to do up in this lane? We said it was going to be tough for him. He's still sticking by that.
It really comes down to how many pulls the supports get off, right? If the Rubik can get some big camp pulls going and the Bloodseeker farms up under his tower, I think the Void is not going to be able to kill this Bloodseeker at all. But if the Jakiro gets pulled off and the Void has some healing salves coming out from the Jakiro here, like he does, this Void is just, it's just going to be a 50-50 lane. What am I talking about?
Bottom lane, bit of action coming on as Seb's getting jumped on by NicoBaby to start this one off, and then we'll be able to bring him down. NicoBaby has the damage as Saxa just runs into the tree line. Not really interested in what this lane has to offer him, but wow, that is a huge first blood actually for Alliance down here.
That is. Did not expect that level 2 Frostbite coming out too. And this is only going to get harder and harder for OG. I don't think Venomancer is a hero who can actually kill Morphling.
No, I don't think so. I mean, the poison is kind of annoying, so he can't do the full twitch. Oh my god, that just blown up again here. Is he dead?
No.
He is. Oh my goodness.
That's a disaster. Oh no, he has no TP either. For a long time, he's going to have to walk back.
Walk of shame.
Saxa though, he's like, oh hell yeah. Give me all
his
this.
hands together. Time for me to become an offlaner. Why not? N0tail's in mid and I'm the offlaner now. Sorry, Seb. With this iteration of OG, you snooze, you lose. You get demoted. Screw it, making the 5. Why not? How's our middle lane going, by the way? Well, Limp's actually taking a decent amount of harass here, but he's also doing very well on the CS front. But N0tail not too far behind him. It's not a tragic tale just yet.
No, has 3 clarities. The mid lane. I don't think I've ever seen a mid laner buy 3 clarities 2 minutes into the game.
I wonder what Limp's doing, right? Like, is he laughing about this? Is he like, what the hell is going on?
Nah. He's definitely taking this seriously. He does not want to lose the lane. It's like a random oracle or something like that. But he's actually winning the lane pretty hard at the moment.
He is. Yeah, I made my comments, but I didn't realize there was a creep wave pushing in under the tower. Oh no, and he pulled off the Purifying Flames pre-Fortune's End, healing up Limp. Dear.
How's top looking right now? It's pretty even. They get a pull off on the Rubik. Oh, Socks hella out of position here.
Lift, throw back. He's in some trouble. Mid one needs to get some bashes if he's going to save Socks right now, and he doesn't even able to do that. And it's going to be a courier dying as well. A hero and his courier falling to the ground. The ultimate shame for Socks here up in the top lane. But yeah, dead dragon and sad mid one as he has denied the creeps, trying to pull them across with a bit of aggro. Yeah, he's feeling a little bit poor right now. 15-1. Not super far behind S4, but with that kill, this lane is going to start to feel a little bit upset. And yeah, I mean, look at this the CS chart. You know, it's all green. Top 3, all green. Lions off to a flying start in this game at number 2.
Jeez, they're actually destroying 3 lanes. 4 minutes and 2k gold advantage. I don't think I've seen that in a very long time. Normally the gold advantage starts building up around 5-6 minutes with the bounty rune spawning and what you do with the catapults, but this is looking real rough. N0tail's gonna have to make some heavy movements early into this game.
Yeah. And then some.
Yeah. He did make Limp go back to the base though and heal up. Limp does have a top Jakiro once again.
Yeah, that is utilizing his combos. S1's not done. He's down under the tower for this one. He knows that mid one can't do anything about this. There's no disables on the Faceless Void, and he's not even interested in trying to help out with the bash. He's just interested in the creeps here, mid one. He knows that poor old Socks is not worth saving, unfortunately.
FNG bottom.
Uh-oh.
That should help.
He might be the first kill for OG here if they can bring him down, but of course they got to be careful off the Deny. And actually, Nico Baby, they're just turning this around. They're just going to straight up kill Saxa. And now the Deny comes in, Nico Baby murders his teammate, and OG yet still to get on the board.
Oh no, that just gotta feel so bad. And Nico Baby already has a Morbid Mass, so whatever the Venomancer is able to do in the laning stage is just completely. Oh, N0tail mid. Oh, is he gonna get it?
He's gonna live. He's gonna live. Okay. A small victory. Wasn't able to get the range creep, but a small victory for Senor Tailless in mid.
Yeah, if he died there, then Alliance would have gotten at least 1 kill on every single lane already 5 minutes into the game. That would be way too concerning.
Yeah. This would have been not an ideal situation, that's for sure.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Attacks are going to I don't know if this is a play at mid. I mean, I imagine Oracle's going to TP back in. I don't really see N0tail making a rotation going to be that useful this early on.
Radiant's courier
Back into
has
mid.
been killed.
Well, Saxa is here. They're going to try and go for this one, but unfortunately, N0tail's... Oh no. Limp actually dodges out the Fortune's End, which means the Purifying Flames are going to keep on ticking through, so he's just going to get healed up. That is sad. And now...
Oh,
Saxa.
FNG. He's top.
Down to the low ground. Yep, in the top lane. They are looking. They're hungry. They might be going for the dragon once again here. Let's see. FNG doesn't actually have any mana left.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
They're chilling. Taking control of the lane.
N0tail can't really make any rotations until the Faceless Void is actually level 6. The Void is pretty much the only hero that he can play off at the moment. I think the Ember Spirit is okay with the rolls, but you really want to guarantee the kill if you're going to make a rotation with the mid.
I can see why N0tail pulled his clarity tears. He's just saying super far back. Meanwhile, Sox is down, FNG down as well. Elsewhere on the map, the Chronosphere gets dropped onto the Bloodseeker, and it is doing nothing. It is doing absolutely nothing. The follow-up damage, non-existent. The damage full stop is non-existent. Nice dodge on the silence there, but is it going to be enough? Don't think so.
Has a rolling.
Yeah, he knows it. Oh, they managed actually to catch him out with the rock there. Saxa gets himself a double kill up in the top lane as the CM and the Bloodseeker go down. That is at least something for OG. They get their first 2 kills. Saxa getting them both.
That was really nice, you know, to just keep themselves in. Saxa realizing he can't do anything to this Morphling whatsoever, and Seb has also made his way into the jungle, started farming up the triangle area there with his max Plague Wards. You hate to see it, but you know,
Nice.
that's just what Veno's at.
We were watching that? Yeah, we were watching that. N0tail preemptively Fortune's ending himself to break himself out of the 8th Remnant stun. Very nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's got a couple of plays in the old handbook there. My guy, if there's one hero N0tail knows, then it is most certainly Oracle, and he's denying every range creep here as well, and with that regen rune he can do so mana free. Boom, throws some spells at Limp, Limp dodges it, gets a heal instead. That is a problem. He can take away his Resonant Pulse, but at the same time, he can't really drop his combo onto the Void Spirit, which seems to have been the biggest problem in this mid lane.
Uh-oh, mid one. What's going on here?
He's ruptured, even. That's what's going on here. Sox is going to try and come and help him out. There's a TP coming out from N0tail as well. The mid laner has arrived, and the CM, she's going to be the target right now, and they do get her down. But in comes the Void Spirit as well. The other mid laner is here. Who's tougher? I think it might be Lim. Everyone's still trying to fight up into this. Meanwhile, the Jakiro, he's been left behind by his team a little bit. He is going to drop. N0tail still trying to drop the nukes from the sidelines here, but the fireball comes in from Hanskin. Meanwhile, in comes Saxa. They're looking for the violence here, but they can't actually connect with anybody, so it looks like, well, S4 is running into their faces. Mid one with a brand new Morbid Mask wants to, Mask of Madness wants to try and bring this guy down, and they will get the nuke, but Hanskin gets a return kill onto N0tail. Mid one pops that Mask of Madness, try and bring down Hanskin, can't connect with him, and this is going to be a disappointing fight up in the top lane for OG, I feel. They do kill off the Bloodseeker, but losing N0tail here makes it not really quite worth it, unfortunately.
At least, I mean, considering they are behind, right? Some of these trades on these kills wouldn't be so bad, and the Faceless Void now has a Mask of Madness available. Chrono's up in 10 seconds too. Maybe they can get another kill onto this top lane on S4 too. That'd be very nice.
Yeah, next Chrono, and we want to see something happen. Talking about something happening, Saxa. Oh god, yeah, he's out of the equation, unfortunately. S4 will take that one, mid one, trying to look for something, but there's a lot of heroes around. He's got to be careful. There's a Void Spirit in the neighborhood, but they're not really interested in trying to kill off mid one here. Oh, nice triple bash to grab that big creep, but yeah, I think. Yeah, maybe get level 6 on Jakiro. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Sox is in the middle lane, just farming up for his level 6 to try and combo up with this Chronosphere from the Void. That's about the biggest play they can make, I think. But unfortunately, Limp is jumping the Jakiro in the middle lane, and Nika turning up to this one as well just to secure that kill. They will bring him down, and then guess what the time is? We see a carry at mid.
Tower middle. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Dyer's
Catapult online.
middle tower
Nico
is
Baby
under attack.
so farmed.
Although there's a lot of damage being nuked into the Void Spirit to start off with. He's down to about half HP to start off this fight. The Magnetizer's coming towards him as well. There comes a Chronosphere. Do they have the damage to finish with the Void Spirit? You bet they do. But Rubik, he's stolen the Chrono from the side. Meanwhile, Nico Baby jumping back in, wants to try and bring down mid one. Mid one does have the time wall to get rid of the damage from that waveform, but the roll forward from Saxa does connect. And now Hanskin with the Chrono of his own, but he's actually caught his Morphling inside of it. Whoopsie. Mid one's like, hey, this one's my Chrono too. Unfortunately, no one is really doing any damage into it. Now the Faceless Void is getting nuked down by Nico Baby. Nico Baby looking for his next target. He's going to drop that ultimate onto himself, but Nico Baby is unable to really follow up with any damage here. N0tail's going to be absolutely fine, and it is just going to be a trade. A void for a void.
A void for a void. I think they could have backed off there, but they continue to try and go on this Morphling. But then that Rubik with that stolen Chrono comes in.
Yeah.
And
Radiant
this makes things
are
very
fortified.
interesting. Crystal Maiden
Dyer's
also
middle
scaling up her
tower is
ultimate
under
at level
attack.
6. Helping out with that kill onto the void there.
My sweet little child. He's gone down again. Rip sucks.
Oh man. Gotta feel really bad being in position 5. Having 6 deaths 10, 11 minutes into the game.
Tower is fortified.
Poor boy. You know, he's not a pro player anymore. He's a coach. He's standing in for his boys, and he's doing his best. So
I mean, I can't even blame him. Jakiro was just a really hard hero to play.
Especially, you know, Morphling just TP'd into this one. They haven't managed to bring it down. They do. They have the nukes. Nicely done, OG. Saxa and N0tail punish, but now the punishment's coming back the other way. You slap my bottom, I'll slap yours. N0tail maybe in some trouble here. Purges himself off, but unfortunately with that Simulate coming on down, they will bring down N0tail. Saxa's still waiting though. Him and Sox think we're making something happen here. I don't think they've got the damage though, but let's see. Void Spirit's going to be the target right now. Rock comes sailing on through. They've got the roll as well. Chambering it up very, very nicely, but unfortunately it's just not enough gas in the tank to run this distance. Meanwhile, Seb's coming in from the side here. Mid one joining in with this one as well. Meanwhile, a Macapire drop from Hanskin and a Fate Bolt finish off Saxa. Seb actually just wants to back himself away. Meanwhile, mid one's in the trees. Doesn't actually have a Chronosphere to make anything happen through this fight. So, not really sure this is going to work out for OG here. And actually, they almost connect onto mid one, but don't quite do so. Meanwhile, Seb pops the ultimate, throwing it down, landing it onto quite a few here. Mid one now trying to unleash onto Hanskin. With N0tail back here, they might be able to finish the job. The poison's out onto him, but it's just the poison over. They need the right click to finish the job, and mid one will find it. Brings down the Rubik, and FNG dies on the sidelines to N0tail as well. So that's going to be 2 nice support kills for the side of OG. They're finding themselves a little bit of pocket money here.
That was really nice from OG there, especially starting off with the Morphling kill with the Oracle. Look at his build. He actually just killed up Base Edict. He had max Fortune's End and Purifying Flames, not a single point in Edict, so I think the Morphling did not expect all that burst damage to come out with the Earth Spirit and the Oracle there. And now it leads into a tower bottom. I feel like Alliance should have spent a lot of this time just pushing top and mid out instead of committing so many heroes into the safe lane. And just play to
immediately reveal. They find S4. Do they have the follow-up though? That's just about connects. That's what they need. However, Sox, oh man, he tries to outrun the Blood Right. Ends up taking a ton of damage and he gets dropped. Meanwhile, FNG just dropping down that ultimate. The Root won't cancel it. They can't get him with the right click. Saxa has to do it himself. And now FNG's a sit and duck at the front lines and that dart gets quacked. Meanwhile, Lim trying to run in the back actually. Thought he was going to try and jump onto N0tail, but N0tail pops the ultimate onto himself. Meanwhile, mid one looks for him, won't find him, and that's going to put an end to this fight. Or is it? Nico maybe still here. And they're going to drop the Chrono on him with the Spirit Vessel. Maybe it's enough to bring him down. They need just a little bit more to finish off the job here, and they have it. Saxa gets the kill, doing some heavy lifting in this game along with mid one here, but they are fighting these fights. Wolfing dead again. Now they look for more, but unfortunately faces Void being held still. That Eruption doing so much damage with the Blood Right as well. S4 just kind of running around the side of this fight now. Meanwhile, there's damage coming through into the Void Spirit, and boom, in he goes. Gets taken down by N0tail. Now look towards the hero as well. Hanskin loses his life. It's S4 suddenly alone. Where did my teammates go? They just get popped. This Oracle, it does damage. Don't mess with it.
Middle tower is under attack.
Yo, this Oracle is absolutely insane right now. Like how much he's able to do with the Earth Spirit. You know, one Boulder Smash, Silence, and then a few Purifying Flames, and anybody's dead at this point.
They drop. They absolutely drop. And he's gone through 12 intelligence talent as well. So just, you know, buffing up his mana pool, buffing up his right clicks. He's a hero.
But I can't help but feel like Alliance just need to play on the lanes a little bit more and just like kind of push out those top and mid where they feel really strong instead of trying to engage into OG. But OG, they've actually made their way back into this game.
Where's the fun in that? Bro,
where's the fun in that?
Let's see some blood. Let's run at these guys and see what happens.
I mean, it's an extremely violent game.
It is. Like, most times you see faces Void, you'll see him farm. Oh, I've got level 6. He'll make a play with Chrono. Goes back to the jungle. Farm. Oh, my Chrono's off cooldown. He'll come out and drop a Chrono and then go back to farming. Mid one, hell no. He is fighting all the time, non-stop, looking for action, looking for violence. This man knows only violence, and he's making sure Alliance is certainly feeling what's on his mind this game. Hella fun. Oh, Hanskin, see you later, buddy. And they might be looking at S4 as well here, but the Rupture's down onto Seb. I mean, they can't really make much happen with it. Meanwhile, the FNG tries to lift it here, but gets cancelled out by Sox, and now we go forwards in the Spirit Vessel. I don't think FNG's surviving this one, but meanwhile, S4 is getting pretty quick, and Nico Baby comes in the back to blow up that hero. Meanwhile, Limp kills off Seb on the back lines and looks over towards Sox as well. Sox wants to leave. Meanwhile, N0tail. He goes up the DD.
Is under attack.
Check out all the vision from OG, how they've actually planted it all throughout the bottom and the top jungle. They just want to be able to run back and forth in this area with their Earth Spirit, Oracle, Jakiro, you know, the Goon Squad, and try to kill whoever shows up under their vision. I think Alliance are onto their strategy now. I see S4 drawing lines on the top side. Like, guys, this is all free farm. Can somebody just go here, split push this lane, and make OG split up on the map instead of just fighting into them head on? And that's exactly what's going to happen. Limp going to make his way top, start pushing that lane out. I think Morphling is going to be the next hero going up there as well. I can't help but feel like if Nico Baby was just top for like the last 10 minutes, he would already have like 12k net worth or something. ridiculous.
Dyer's top
This game.
tower is under
There's
attack.
something alluring about the way OG play Dota though. Something like hypnotic.
Yeah.
I feel like when you're playing against them, you
It is.
just end up wanting to fight. You just like, these guys are right. We're stronger, right? We have more gold. We have a stronger carry. Let's go. If they want to fight, we should fight. And sometimes, you know, it just works in this mysterious way. Oh god,
bottom.
FNG. Yeah, there comes the damage. Man, you're right mid one and bottom lane. Uh-oh, he's down for the count. That's going to be another kill. But OG, they can find some revenge by getting this tier 1 tower up in the top lane. But a Crystal Maiden for a Faceless Void, not really the trade you want to be making.
It's just like when people are diving your towers, you feel the need to just react and do something. But sometimes you just got to give up something on your map when you know that they've already got the drop on you, the better positioning.
Radiant's
And
top
that's what
tower
happens
has
most of the time when people play against OG. They just sort of like fall into that trap of fighting into them when they should just be giving something up to get more and play to their
Dyer's
time.
middle tower is under attack.
Absolutely.
And because Alliance have noticed that, at this point they're starting to split push
Dyer's bottom
much more
tower is
efficiently.
under attack.
Nico Baby does have a Manta to remove the silence if need be.
Yeah, but he wants to save it for the Spirit Vessel as well. Is the thing. Actually, connect with the poke. They go for this. Chrono comes down. Meanwhile, oh, he does actually manage to steal on the hand skin, but do they have enough damage for the Morphling here? It doesn't look like they do, but they've got the chain to table to follow it up with as well. And is it going to be enough? They're going to be trying to run himself away. They need a little more, and they find it. N0tail with the nukes once again coming through with the damage to kill off the Morphling. Nico Baby taken out once more. Meanwhile, FNG dies solo to Seb up on the top side of the map. So, OG finding these kills. How do they keep getting him? This Morphling keeps on going down.
Yeah, maybe not respecting the damage output they have inside this Chronosphere enough.
N0tail 8, 2, and 6 on this mid lane Oracle. That is not a sentence I pictured myself saying this today. Meanwhile, they found a Bloodseeker up at top. Zeb, Saxa, they're on top of him. They've cut off his escape as well with a cheeky little Plague Ward. He'll throw down a Rupture with his dying breath, but that's all he'll do.
Yeah, meanwhile, Limp is like, don't worry, Captain. I know what you wanted me to do. There it is. Cutting people's buying time, not letting OG get to the towers, and OG is just going to go straight into the Roshan pit. I mean, they are Rosh ready, right? Void got that time lock, you got the Plague Wards that can help you do Roshan too. But at the same time, they do kind of want Alliance to come here and maybe try to take some fight so Oracle can continue to dish out this massive magic damage he's got.
Yeah,
At the moment.
he's getting awfully close to a Bloodstone, folks.
Yeah, he is.
Like
He actually has it.
if he 600 gold away.
Yeah, he just needs a bit booster at this point.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
tight.
Kane.
If he ults himself and clicks Bloodstone, that's a full HP Oracle. Instant.
Yeah.
Instant.
You're not bringing that guy down, that's for sure.
Well, you probably are if there's 5 heroes on you, but you know, if it's just in the middle of a fight, then it's not happening.
Yeah. You have to commit pretty hard. If it's a 5-on-1, probably not. Any other situation, I'd probably... They've actually seen Nico here, but the initiation is a little bit skewed. Mid-one is jumping straight onto the front lines here. Has got out Angel, so feeling pretty great. Necessarily jumping onto the Morphling. Meanwhile, FNG is in a great position here. Hopping on 3 in field. They can't do anything about it. Zol's just going to get run down. Meanwhile, Mid-one has completely failed to bring down Nico Baby. Looking towards FNG, though. Gets that kill. That's a little easier. Meanwhile, N0tail has to pop that ultimate onto himself and back himself away. Alliance thinking of doing the same thing as well, though. Mid-one running himself in. He's got himself a Chrono with 13 seconds. He can keep this fight going long enough. Maybe they can find something of it, but meanwhile, Earthbrew actually can be him down and Faceless Void does get caught inside that silence. He's running himself forward. He's not stopping either. Limp is going to be the target for now. Meanwhile, Handskin, he's got himself the Time Walk, so a pretty tricky hero to bring down as he pops that Magnetize. Doesn't actually connect onto Handskin. Meanwhile, oh, nice purge comes in from N0tail, kicking back Handskin as well. Meanwhile, Mid-one drops a Chrono onto Void Spirit, but just straight up dies in it. Oh dear, that's not a play. Meanwhile, Handskin, he goes down. FNG, though, they want to get on top of this Faceless Void right now. He's got no Aegis. Maybe they can kill him off. There's also no ultimate on the side of N0tail, but they're holding a steady line here, OG. They're not going to let them jump towards and run them down that easily, but maybe they should as Limp jumps in, penetrates deep here as he said, trying to get himself back, but FNG is dead. Meanwhile, N0tail, he's struggling, trying to find his way around this fight. They're chasing him down. Socks, though, with a nice ice path, holding 3 of them still. That is actually going to turn things around for them a little bit. Nico Baby losing his health. Mid-one, they get the kill. Nico Baby's dead. Another across towards Limp as well. He gets ice path up, beaten on down in all directions. OG have actually turned this fight around on the back of that 3-man ice path from Socks. The guy who hasn't been playing Dota. Wow, I mean that's a feel-good moment for him, that is for sure.
This is insane. The Oracle and the Venomancer just holding hands, keeping each other alive. The Guardian Greaves, the Oracle with the Fate's Edict and Flames, like just that's his strategy, right? You get all this healing, just keep each other alive, let the Faceless Void just run in with that Aegis and make it so hard for Alliance to actually take the team fights because they'd have to ignore him to get to the backline, right? But if they go on him, then the backline is just going to keep on healing up this Void. So Alliance, they just feel like they don't have the damage to be able to take any fights right now.
They really don't. They really don't. I mean, Nico Baby, he's died so many times already, and he's still the richest hero in the game. Don't get me wrong, but man, he's had some awkward situations. This draft seems to work really well into Nico Baby, and now the Rupture comes down into mid one. Mid one just going to get down to the low ground. Wants to keep his distance here. Doesn't really want to lean down to the Rupture though. Having to use his time very strategically to get himself away. But now the Rupture is gone. They can look for a time, and they've got the Ice Path onto the Warpling once again. He got stolen and used by the Rubik to turn this one around, coming back in their direction. FNG popping that other from the high ground, trying to force them back. Saxa so low, saved by No-Tail. He's going to throw in the heals. Meanwhile, mid one turning into the Bloodseeker, now looking over towards the Morphling instead. Once again, the Ice Path onto the Morphling, kicking him back as well.
Wow,
Nico Baby still trying to take down, though. They will bring down mid one, and this is going to be Alliance now opening up this fight without mid one. There is not much behind OG, but Seb pops the ultimate, looks in towards the Void Spirit right now. Oracle's coming over as well. He's got the big damage to drop here, and FNG, he's just going to get absolutely nuked. Now they're running themselves back on the side of OG, but in comes another nice Ice Path from Handskip from the high ground, holding back Seb, but with Sox holding the line here, somehow OG are able to escape with the 4 heroes alive. Wow, I can't believe they kept on fighting once the Void died, and doing a good job of it as well. FNG dies, buys back. Wow.
N0tail, he knows he has that Bloodstone. He just has to keep himself at a safe distance, heal up his allies. The Venomancer with the Poison Sting, Jakiro constantly casting spells in the engagement is enough damage to fend off Alliance here. That was really nice. They're not backing down, man. Even though the Void is dead, they're just chilling here with 4 heroes, farming up this triangle. They don't care.
OG Dota, man. I mean, they've found it. They found that magic. They've tapped into their little pocket of fairy dust or whatever it is they have. And yeah, this is them. But talking about holy smokes, this smoke might make it. Oh god, he's gonna get absolutely wrecked. Walks straight into 4 heroes and quickly put into his demise.
That was a really nice play from Alliance there. Reading that someone's going to push his bottom out, making the smoke from their base all the way bottom. And now they're going to control up this triangle area, and they're going to force OG to walk up this hill and fight them here instead. I love this play from Alliance here. This is exactly what they got to do.
Rupture onto Venom, meanwhile. He's okay with it, though. He's going to sit on the front lines. Having a great time of it, really. Use some down. Meanwhile, that's a deep dive from the Ember Spirit, trying to come into the backline to control up FNG. Meanwhile, FNG just pops off the ultimate. Nico Baby looking forward, coming onto Sox now, and knows that he can control this guy and bring him down. Meanwhile, though, S4, he's just dying to the poison, to the fire, to the Spirit Vessel. Meanwhile, in the back, Limp is actually jumping on top of No-Tail. No's a big target, and then comes Nico Baby to finish the job. No-Tail's killed off Seb on the run as well. Has a poison over in about 3 seconds. Probably doesn't want to use it in this situation, though, as they lose Limp, actually. Spirit. Dude, Saxon's doing so much work in this game. It's actually ridiculous. And he's not done. They're going for the Morphling here. Really? Like, really? But there's 3 heroes down the side of Alliance. What is this game?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that was a really good engagement for Alliance. They got the Oracle, but maybe they just stayed a little bit too long, kind of underestimating the damage this Earth Spirit and Venomancer have been able to dish out in these engagements. I mean, Earth Spirit is finally out of rocks, though. He's got to chill out a little bit.
Yeah, the game's going so fast that his rock bucket is empty.
He's gonna have to walk around and pick up some more rocks before the next team fight breaks out. Void is back alive again now. Gonna be able to hit some creeps. I think he's been dead for like 3 minutes now.
Yeah, it feels that way. Probably to him as well. Just kind of sitting and watching his team fight and somehow doing well without me. No, I thought I was the carry. Oh well. I mean, to be fair, Seb is richer than him. He's got the Greaves, he's got the Pipe of Insight, he's got the Spirit Vessel as well. The man's packing some heat. Dude, oh, what a pleasure this game is to watch and cast right now. As Hanskin, oh, he's on the run. Nice blink away, should get him out safely. Yeah, they can't find him.
Oh, his max ice path is going to be running out. Next engagement, hopefully he will get the ice path once again. And they just gotta keep playing off that spell, honestly, on Alliance. They gotta like calm down, they gotta reset mentally. I think this downtime right now is gonna help them quite a bit to reanalyze the situation and think about who they need to jump in the engagements.
Yeah, this quiet time is what's going to allow Alliance to gather their thoughts and actually come back with, like, you know, a really good plan. Seb walking up the high ground, might be immediately brought down. He needs to get up his ultimate before he dies. If he does die, he actually pops a Greaves and now gets saved by N0tail as well. And he's going to be absolutely fine. Actually, the Bloodseeker is in trouble. Go a little bit too deep here, and Mid-1 just tearing him apart, and they get that kill instead. The fight belongs to OG right now, but it could go any way as in comes Lim jumping around the sidelines. FNG with a beautiful ulti from the sidelines here, but unfortunately they catch him and they bring her down. FNG Maiden no longer as they take down 2. And OG Spine Handskin here, but that's not really an opportunity. Middle tier 2 tower, that's something they can take.
Oh,
they're actually going for this. They've got the nukes coming down onto Mid-1, but no, they actually interrupt this with the Yules coming up from the Ember Spirit. Now the Chrono comes down onto the Morphling. They need a little bit more than this. Actually trying to time it right, doesn't quite do so. And just planting himself onto the side of that Chrono. Nickelbaby still trying to fight him, but losing a lot of HP. Has to run. Although N0tail, he's actually got the purge coming out onto him, and in comes Seb as well, dropping everything they've got onto Nickelbaby. He's trying to monstrate, he's trying to do anything to keep himself alive here. Alliance just throwing bodies here as Lim comes down. Handskin might take his place and end up dying, but he's got the time war to get himself away, and now Mid-1 could be in some trouble. Look damage down coming out into him, but N0tail, he's still holding back. He's got that false promise, so no one's really in that much danger as the Rupture comes down once more here onto Sox. He's going to be the target for it, and the fight moves up north. More spells being thrown. Both teams just really kind of throwing spells at each other over again, seeing if there's a weakness, and then comes Handskin, lift up, throw back onto Seb. Seb, he's okay with it. Though he's got no poison over, he's ready to sit on the front line through the doors and try and take down some heroes. OG still waiting, still looking. They don't need their ultis to fight. As long as they've got N0tail in the back lines with that save, they are feeling happy to have everybody else sitting out in front. And N0tail just sitting in behind it. You can't even, it's not even one of those games with like, just wrap around on the Oracle. Like, the Oracle's got a Bloodstone, dude. Like, this guy's not easy to kill.
Yeah, that's not a real thing to wrap around onto the Oracle at all. Maybe you can catch your Oracle with like a stolen ice path, and then he gets stunned up for a long time, and you can commit onto a kill like that because you know you have the telekinesis to follow up with. But it's really hard at the moment. Seb though.
Seb, yeah, this time surely he's in too deep, and he will go down, but he does buy back into this one. Meanwhile, yes, the silence comes through. S4 as well. They've got them 2 inside the ice path. Can they finish the job though? Over to the N0tail, and they will be able to get that kill. Meanwhile, Sox just turns around, drops the ice path, drops the Macropire, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Handskin still with the stolen ice path, doing so much work. Meanwhile, he is going to lose his life as OG come back and bring him down.
Oh,
that's really important to get that kill as well. Meanwhile, the roll comes down. Nickelbaby with the double damage, but he's surrounded by hero, completely beleaguered, but in come with teammates trying to help him out here. N0tail gets rid of that silence. Meanwhile, Mid-1 actually coming down on some Nim here, trying to bring him down. N0tail helping him out as well. Throws in that purge. Tries to lock him down onto the root here. Lim going down to the low ground. Mid-1 still chasing, but he's got that rupture on and doesn't really want to chase any further than this. And this should be the calling it quits on the side of OG, at least for the time being. But we know for them, the time being is not a very long time at all, and they're going to be just continually pressuring Alliance in just a minute. In fact, they're heading straight into Roshan.
Yeah, that's exactly what they want to play for here. And the Oracle did buy back, so I wonder if they will consider giving him the Aegis here. I don't think they should. They should give it to the Void, because he's the one playing up front. But N0tail is going to have to be very, very careful, because Alliance is going to look for him. He has no buyback. That's the win condition right now.
Chrono in 10 seconds. Poison over available. Of course, that false promise is up and ready to go. What is Oracle's next item? Oh, it's going for the Boots of Travel, but he didn't get it because he bought back into the last fight. Gotcha.
He has not been able to get another item for some time now, actually. Ever since he completed that boss launch.
Chrono on the 2. That's a nice one, and now the follow-up damage is coming through for the stolen Chrono, landing it down in the backline. Handskin stopped up the follow-up damage, but they've already lost S4. Meanwhile, S5 comes on across onto 2, actually scored by Nickelbaby. Mid-1 saved just in time by N0tail, now dodging out the heels. Nickelbaby could be in some real trouble. Can they finish the job? Yes, they can. Faxo finds in Yules out onto the CM to stop the TP away. 3 dead, make it 4 on the side of Alliance. OG come barreling out of Roshan, and they bring down so many heroes along with them. My goodness, I mean, 2 ice paths are not better than 1, because Sox is just doing so much work with his. The Chrono was beautiful from Mid-1 as well, just to start it off with a kill onto the Bloodseeker, and they don't even want Roshan. They want their high ground. They want to force some buybacks. OG have smelled blood, and they want to rip this wound further open.
Radiant's top
Wow, that
barracks are
Guardian
under
Greaves
attack.
into that Oracle ulti coming in
Dire's
so
bottom
clutch
tower is
onto
under
mid
attack.
one there.
Oh my
Keeping him
God.
alive,
Radiant's
being
top
able to kill that
barracks
Morphling.
is
Oh, Alliance, they thought they had that fight in the bag. Dude, and now they're gonna lose.
N0tail's actually finding Handskin here as well, with Saxa helping him out. He's getting a nice long Fortunes and plonk on the head.
Dire's
Good
bottom
night,
tower
Handskin.
is
Have a
under
nice sleep.
attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
The next label
They're
playing.
gonna go back into a Roshan now. Roshan pit, get that cheese and the Aegis.
Yep, this Aegis belonging to Faceless Void.
Roshan has fallen.
It's gonna be a toughie. It's gonna be a big, tough old game now for Alliance. 11k gold advantage for OG. But man, they've just proven that they can deal with this Morphling so well. Like, we need some other heroes to start stepping up. This BKB on Void Spirit is so sorely needed, yet how can you?
I mean, they've just been fighting so much on both sides that they're so poor on all these heroes.
Yeah, literally.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Like, it's 33 minutes in and the highest net worth is 15.7k. That is not normal. One bit. Like, this is
That's
how
what I
much
mean,
net
right?
worth.
Like, everyone's items progression has just stopped. It's like, items in the last 10 minutes have been like, no, we're not.
And these heroes are like holding buybacks and things, and it's only like 30 minutes in the game. It's just insane.
Just toying with mid one at this point. The Magic Immunity helping him out from the blast from Nico, baby. Healing him up a ton as well. He's wanting to go back into this one. He's trying to jump onto FNG. FNG way too far forward, and he's going to get killed off. 70 seconds on the sideline for him. Now, well, jumping in. Rupture comes down on to Seb this time. All right, well, he's not too bothered about that, to be honest. And they're ready to jump straight back in. Once in, he's gone. They've got the Chrono now. They've got the Poison Nova. OG, they want to put their final mark onto this game, and in they go. Chrono comes down, and lastly, look towards the Rubik. He's going to be the main target here. Mid one does not have a BKB, so he's going to have to dodge out these simulators. The Royals come in, and actually Sasa coming in to join in here. But he on the back lines. Nico, baby, doing a good job of being grabbed the rest of his team. Or is he? They haven't actually killed them off yet, and now mid one's on top of him. He's got that Spirit Vessel up to him as well. He's ready to break it. Okay, there's not. He's just dead. The Morphling is out for the count, and they look over towards the Blood Seeker as well. Blood Seeker trying to get himself away. He's pretty damn fast because everyone's so damn low. He gets himself out, and they'll look towards Limp instead, but mid one wants to stay with his team. He doesn't want to move too far away and put N0tail in a dangerous position where he'd have to save him. And of course, he has that Aegis anyway, so he's not that bothered. He just wants to take down these buildings, focus on the objectives while the Morphling is dead for another 60 seconds without buyback nonetheless. And they're just going to keep on plonking away, taking down those buildings. This middle lane of barracks going their way. Now there is a tier 2 up at bottom, so the bottom lane of barracks won't be available just yet. So they'll jump the sideline here. That's going to be the target, but meanwhile, in comes the Ice Path onto the Void Spirit, holding him still, but meanwhile it's been stolen by the Rubik and thrown back down. Meanwhile, Limp is going to lose his life regardless, so wasn't there in time to save him. Limp dead, does have buyback, but he is in death for 60 seconds. This pace, this aggression, this just all-out gameplay from OG right now. They throw it back another one out. S4's in some trouble right now, but they're going to try and back it up as Lim jumps into this fight. A roll in from Saxa, going to try and help him out here. S4's going to die. Again. And Limp, he might be in some trouble as well. He moves himself up, but when he comes down, he's going to be in the knife path. He's just brought back into this one, and he's going to die. Also 90 seconds. No Limp. They just go back to get in those barracks, but you know what? They might be looking for the win right now. OG, they are so close to actually taking the whole damn game. They haven't lost anything. They haven't lost anything. And the GGs are going to get dropped. Game number 2, it goes to OG. A crazy draft, but the Oracle mid, it actually works out for them. Unbelievable.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.